Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brighthops, and welcome to Battle Brothers. I will admit I have not played this game before, but from what I've seen, the idea is you're running a mercenary company and doing stuff, just trying to get by. It is, from what I understand, a rather challenging game, and I am painfully aware that things are probably going to go south for me really quickly, but we're doing it anyway. Let's see, we can do Origins, but it's recommending for... When it says in the corner, this is a challenging game, losses and comebacks are part of the gameplay, and just making recommendations, that's not necessarily... It's interesting. You are the second in command in a mercenary company that has been tracking a brigand named Hogarth for some time now. An unexpected turn of events leaves the company in shatters and you in charge to rebuild it to its former glory. Recommended for new players as it includes some helpful guidance in the beginning. Let's see, Battle Brother, company name. Let's see. Let's see, Brights. Yeah, Brights Bastard seems like a good choice. And as for battles... What's this? Cities, towns, and castles can be permanently destroyed during a late-game crisis, and having the world go down in flames is one of the many ways you can lose your campaign. You know what? Why not? Set it a fucking blaze. As for battle standard, we've got a fair few to choose from. But I have to admit, I do have a bit of a soft spot for... Well, I've got a soft spot for mermaids, even if it is a skull-faced one. Alright, Brights Bastards, let's go. See, beginners all round, and we are going Iron Man mode. At least... Okay. Let's see, map seed. We can go with an explored map, since I'm guessing our people would have, you know, maps and know how to do stuff, but we'll go Iron Man because I'm not a save-scumming bitch. Is a big fan of this game and fully recommends it. He's given me some tips and tricks to start off with, but even he's admitted he's probably not the best person to give everything. Alright, the last battle. It all went wrong. 2 days ago, the company was hired to track down Hogarth the Weasel and his band of raiders, but it was them who found you first. An ambush. Some joke about horses, cut short by an arrow to the throat. Arrows shooting in from everywhere and nowhere. Men holler and scream, a great volume before death. As the hail subsides, you draw your weapon with the rest of your men, only to collapse to your knees. An arrow has punctured your side. You shout in pain. A harried glance sees the men charge without you to make a valiant last stand. Met in force as steel clashes with steel. You meet eyes with the captain, a last nod before his throat is cut. You're left in command now of what few men remain. Trembling in pain, you lean on your sword, and with all the will you can must slowly rise again. Let's roll. Well, there goes our captain. And there's Hogarth the Weasel, the little bastard. Alright, so here's us. The characters we've got so far are Kurt, Gerlach, and Elbert. Okay, I think we can rename characters. Renaming characters is something we can do. Oh, shh. You're a I should have looked closer. You're a crossbow man. Shit. That's on me. That completely on me. Still, there's a Yeah. Moving Kurt. I mean, with a name like Kurt the Butcher, you kind of... I mean, you kind of assume he's got bloody... some sort of melee weapon. I didn't expect him to be a crossbow unit. Alright, we've got a lot of options here, but we will just thrust. Let's see. Yeah, bit of a shield. Well, we gave a shield wall a try. Why not? Okay, and we just split his shield, the guy's shield up, so he's not blocking anymore. And let's see, can we... You're... Okay, you're trying to run. You're trying to run? You didn't. So these are our people we've got. We'll have to... I'm going to rename some of them because... goddamn, some of these things are just... I can't pronounce this. And we did get some loot. Not much, but we got some. The aftermath. You're alive. You won. The adrenaline fades, and in its wake you can't help but sink back to the ground. Gritting your teeth, you snap the arrow shaft. Your chest heaves. Pain for breath, everything blurs. The company has been devastated, cut down to but a few men, and that bastard Hoggart did justice to his name, fleeing like the weasel he is. What now, Captain? A voice says from behind. It's Galak who sits down beside you, bedding his bloodied axe on his leg. You turn to him to reply. Before you can answer, he continues. Brimhard's dead. They slit his throat. He was a good man and a damn good leader, but all it took was one mistake. That makes you the one in charge now, don't it? Kurt the Butcher joins the two of you, still breathing heavily. Then Albrecht the Younger. Save the ceremony and anointments for another day. Let's give the men a good burial and return to Harkensea to collect our pay. The Weasel's men are slain, after all. Besides, Captain, we ought to see to that wound before we lose you too. Wouldn't want to leave Kurt the Butcher in charge, right? Alrighty, so we're heading here. We can spacebar. Okay. Come on, there we go. We can move. So we do have money. We've got some provisions, tools, ammunition, and medical supplies. I was not aware ammunition was something that we would be dealing with. Before we do that, we can check the roster. And we can dismiss... Okay, we can actually change names. Alright. In this case... I don't know how to pronounce his actual name, so we will go with... Damn it, I do need to get my... Yeah. Well, I need to get the proper list of my proper list of my subscribers or something, but take what you can get. Perks. Alright, so you can actually level up. Worry about that in the future. First, we go to Harkensea. What a sorry display it must be for the onlookers as you arrive in Harkensea. 4 bloodied and beaten mercenaries down on their luck. The man who hired the company days ago, Halston the merchant, no doubt expected you to return in a more glorious fashion. Still, he welcomes you to his house and offers bread and wine while the servant fetches a healer. Few words are exchanged except for the occasional grunt and wheeze as an elderly man with shaky hands tends to your wounds. A pain pierces your skin, the first of many stitches to come. You grit your teeth till you think you hear one break. Halston the merchant sits beside you and asks if you took care of Hoggart. You shake your head. We killed his men, but the weasel eluded our blades in the end. The healer waves around a glowing fire poke, suggesting he wants to push it into your wound. You nod and he does so. For a moment that's all there is. You're not a man, but a pinch of fire, flesh from flame, a golem of pain. Halston the merchant hands you a goblet of wine. You did well, sellsword. The briquettes have been removed, though it is a shame that Hoggart still lives. We still expect to get paid. Halston the merchant gasps. Well, naturally, 400 clowns as agreed upon. He gestures towards the servant who rushes to your side with the pay in hands. I wonder, may I make use of your service one more time? I'd very much like to end the headache that is Hoggart once and for all. And I would pay you again, of course, another 400 crowns, shall we say? Serious Armor scoffs and turns to drink from more wine, but Lone Wolf the Younger stands to speak. Yes, the company isn't ruined, but we will rebuild it. Without the Bright's bastards, Serious Armor would drink the crowns away and end up begging on the streets. And Kurt the Butcher, by gods we all know he'll go chasing the womenfolk until one strove his rotted head in. We need the Bright's bastards. It's all we have. What say you, Captain? Serious Armor burps and raises his cup to you. Kurt the Butcher playfully thumbs his nose and nods. Kill that bastard Hoggart or not, it's up to you, Captain. Yes, we have unfinished business with him. Halston the merchant claps his hands in satisfaction. Excellent! My little birds will need some time to find where Hoggart is hiding his hide now. In the meantime, I suggest you see about stocking up on supplies so you'll be good and ready to end this when the time comes. I shall see you in a few days' time at the latest. As you leave Halston the merchant's house and stand on the outskirts of Harkensea, Lone Wolf the Younger seeks a word with you. We need more men, Captain. I know I gave a big speech back there, but bravado doesn't do shit. Doesn't do shite. We need more warm bodies in the ranks. Figure we need 3 good men, buy them some decent weapons, and dress them in the best armor we can afford. The man pauses to glance around. I bet this Boodok town's got a desperate peasant or two looking for a new life. Or we could travel to Wessenstratz in the east. Them city folk aren't always as hardy as these country bumpkins, but we're more likely to find men with fighting experience stopping to rest there. Alright, let's see what we got. Marketplace, harbour, to do. Where's well, we got the marketplace at least. Okay, so what do we need to do? So we've got money. How much? We also need food, something that will last, preferably. Well, we're gonna buy some fish, just to have a little bit more to the diet. Let's see. Let's filter by type real quick. I need some... Let's see, spears. I've heard good things about spears. Preferably, we need something that doesn't suck. Okay, a couple of spears. Pitchfork. Alright, we can hire people. People can be hired. Let's see, what can we do? Alright, so people have character traits, and I don't really know... You don't really know what they are until after you hired them. Though you do get backgrounds. So let's see. We've got Spurtum the Idol, who is a beggar. We have 2 beggars. 2 beggars. You know what? We'll go with big guy here. And you know what? We'll go with a fish. We'll grab the fisherman. And because screw it, because we don't want to use up, we want to have some more bodies. Let's see, what can we get for armor? Not a whole lot, honestly. Okay, first things first, let's have a look at the roster. You've got a... Yeah, we're gonna have to get armor. See, you're in good spirits. Do perks. We don't have any points to spend, but whatever. Yeah, we do need to get some armor real quick. Because sackcloth is just... No, sackcloth is worthless. Let's see, you ignore armor. We can make use of that. Alright, so how... You know, we'll also, just for the sake of variety, we will grab a thing of bread, just to buff up our supplies a bit. And a bit expensive, but stuff it will grab. We will take on a bit more medical supplies. Alright, screw it, we'll get some hats. Alright, Rasta. Who needs what? Let's see, upgrade there. Oh, you actually come with stuff. You came with a knife and a net. And you know what? We'll give you a pickaxe. And you've already got some pretty decent stuff, so enjoy. Now, which one? have that. Have an axe. And a straw hat. See anything with Gibbison? Shortcoat, shruggage. Okay, it seems we bought one too many tunics, but you'll be fine. Actually, hang on, while we're at it, you. We'll give you a pitchfork to go alongside your crossbow. And you can also have a hat. See, in 8 days. Let's go visit a city. Come along, boys. We've got work to do. We don't currently have any ambition yet, apart from, you know, vengeance. Along the way, as Widdenset skyline appears on the horizon, Kurt the Butcher seeks a word with you. Never been to Wilston Street before, but I've been around ones that look a lot like it. Cities like these are great for selling goods, as all those prissy, pompous pricks love to have their goods delivered. With so many merchants, they can find almost everything you need, too. Keep an eye out for bargains, and don't get swindled by them cutthroat merchants. Serious Armour sees fit to add his own opinion to what you should do. If there's a good tavern, I say that's where we should go first. Nothing helps a man down on his luck than a good pint. God knows we earned it. Kurt the Butcher shakes his head. You say that every time we stop into town. You say that even when we are already drunk. Alright, never been, but we're here now. We're already on a contract, so we can't pick up anything, but... Let's see, tavern. You know what? Let's have a look. No wounded in the ranks, so we don't really need a church. Wonderful. All right, what supplies do you have? Fair bit of good stuff, but I think... Let's see. You know, some actual long-lasting rations would probably be a good idea, because most of our stuff lasts for about 8 days. So, yeah, we'll take a bit of goat's cheese, why not? Sell that stuff so we don't have to worry about it. And a bit of beer. Let's see, no one we really want to... Good. Okay, so... We've got a few interesting backgrounds here. But mostly it's... Basically most of the guys that we could really afford are beggars and... Or generally beggars are people that's... Well, you know what? You know what? You can come along. Might as well... We can have an extra person, because why not? Hang on, just go to the roster. New guy. Weldemir. So you've... Yep. Sackcloth. Have a spear. And let's return. We should probably pick up a few extra shields just for the... Alright, so the money we've got, we can pay the company for an extra 15 days. Probably not... Like, it might not have been the greatest move, but... whatever. Halstein the merchant is pacing back and forth when you find him. The healer who damned near killed you with the fire poke is standing nearby. He's picking chunks of dry blood out of his fingernails. Halstein the merchant claps his hands. Finally you're here. I have good news. We got hold of one of Haggart's former men. My good friend here had a nice little talk with the man, and now I know where Haggart's licking his wounds. The healer clears his throat, splaying his fingers out like a maiden looking to paint them. He speaks as though he's identifying a disease he's about to excise. The brigand known as Hoggart is hiding in a small hut in the steppe to the south of here. Based upon my most civil discussion with one of his men, Hoggart knows the Bright Bastards is on his heels and will have gathered more men since the last time you met him. Nodding, Halstein the merchant waves you off. Good luck, Sellsword will return with his head. Alright, and because it's night, we can't actually go to the market. Alright. You know what, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay in town for a day. Because we need a visit here. Sell some sackcloth. And yeah, we'll grab another thing of... We will grab another thing of... shields. Okay, who doesn't have one? So you've got a net, so you can root. Have a shield. And you can have a shield. Because hopefully, by giving them shields, they'll live for a while. So let's go kill a man, shall we? Hoggart's refuge. Your scouts report that he has seen the following: a few brigand thugs and a brigand poacher. Let's roll. Alright, here's us, there's them. There's the weasel. Alright. Let's see, I'm trying to work out how best to do this. Because we want the shield guys up front. Shield guys up front. Fishermen can be... We'll put you here. For now. Let the enemy get some close and distance with... Okay, they've got an archer. Let's see... Oh! We aimed at this one, we missed, but it actually hit a target anyway, so... Say what you will. Alright. So these two are together, covering their flanks a bit. Sirius will have you there. Alright. How far is the net? Has a range of 3 tiles, so we can't quite hit you. Alright. you're set up. We'll have you wait a bit. Because I can't... Alright. Chance to hit. Damn. Oh well, that's to be somewhat expected, to be fair. I will admit, I'm kind of making a slower advance because they can't really strike through, they can't really position themselves by the fireplace. Am I... Wrong one. Oh well. It'll work. So our friend Hoggart the Weasel is currently kind of surrounded. We can work with that. Can't swing the axe yet, but such is life. And we'll throw that there just to screw with him so he can't come and assist his master anytime soon. Let's see. Oh, we have to... Alright, we'll have you change items shortly. That seems like the thing to do. Stab. Shield. You bastard. Alright, where are you? Fine, I guess you appear to be running. Cowardly little bastard. And you're dead. Let's see. Yes, preserve is a bit better. Okay, your shield isn't broken. But we'll... Okay, you're still alive. That's good. Can we strike you from... No. Annoying, but what can you do? Well, we can move you up to try and... give you some help. You can go visit that damn archer. Thankfully, he sucks. And if we can... Yep, you're dead, so we've saved our fisherman. Alright, so we can change... Equip. Alright, can't really use him just yet, but... Ow, you son of a bitch. Defend yourself. Okay, your armor is broken at last. From the looks of it. And you're dead. You are gone. Woo. We literally took his head clean off. Love it. Whoa, you have 2 hit points left, boy. You are pulling back. Okay, what have we got? So everyone's alive. So you're fine. Let's see. Light wounds. So you'll heal in 2 days. You have a sprained ankle. Not great. Let's see, light wound, cut arm. So this will heal in 2 to 4. Alright, fisherman, let's see. Light wounds and severe concussion. Yeah, he's content with, for now, for being in reserve. So, yeah, we'll deal something with you. But everybody's alive, and let's see what we get. Mushrooms, salt, dried fruit, money, some tools, some ammunition, and some stuff. Yep, let's take it all. Hoggart lies dead in a pool of his own blood, skewered into a grotesque and panicked poise. He didn't weasel his way out of this one. You put a boot on his corpse and look at your men. For the company, for all the men who've fallen. Kurt the Butcher spits on the dead man's face. Let's take this bastard's head and get back to Harkensea. Well, success is success. Let's see. The company returns to Harkensea as victors, their heads held much higher this time. The Brights bastards are not the size that they once were, but they are still a force to be reckoned with, as Hoggart learned in his final moments. You carry his head in a sack as you empty in front of Halstein the merchant's feet. He jumps back, but the healer quickly picks the head up, stares at it and nods. Halstein the merchant approaches the brigade's bloodied face and eyes it carefully. Yes, that's his ugly mug, all right. Servants, pay this man his money. Coin in hand, you raise your voice to the men. As long as there is blood coursing in our veins, as long as we can hold sword and shield, there shall stand in our company. All through the realm, people will know the Brights bastards. The men cheer. Lone Wolf the Younger puts his hand on your shoulder. You did well, Captain. No matter where you lead us, the men will follow you as brothers in battle. We gain 400 coins. Alright, there is no more jobs here. For the time being, anyway. But there were contracts over in the city. And considering that some of our people are recovering, it's probably for the best that we can see. Let's see what contracts we can get. Let's see, leaning forward in his chair, Heydrich the Younger points to a map has sprawled across his desk. Let's see, Amber Connector has been destroyed by brigands. Now, Sellsworn, I need your services to take the territory back and help me restore it to its former glory, or whatever it is I tell the peasants these days. Are you interested? Let's talk money. Let's see. So, basically, this is a clear out some bandits. Point to his fingers as if counting something, but it means nothing to you. Judging from experience, this is good payment for the task. You will receive 300 crowns when the contract is done. Alright, we need to be paid a bit more. Reasonable. You'll get paid 300 crowns when the contract... Alright, let's go. Probably should have checked what else was available, but... Like, secure the ruins near here. Idea scare nods and tips at the edge of the Amber Collector. Its wooden chiming the only thing around that seems to be alive. If anyone was living here, they left a long time ago. Buildings stand empty. hollowed out. You can tell just by looking at them that no one is inside. The old gods themselves could destroy this place and not a single person would know or care. Sad. Best let Heinrich the Younger know of the good news. So basically we've gone out to a bunch of empty buildings, had a look, seen that it's abandoned, and we're going to get paid for it. Nice. Rolling up your scrolls, Heinrich the Younger gives you your next instruction. I've got a gang of men going back there to rebuild the place. A lot of crowns are involved here, so I need you to make sure those men get there in one piece. After that, come back and get your pay. Shouldn't take too long. Alright, can we... cut arm... concussion. You know what? Let's see... So you'll heal with time. You'll heal with time as well, but... yeah, let's... we'll patch you up. We'll bullet... yeah, I know it's probably a waste of money or something, but... stuff it. Sitting and jesting with the men while you check your kit, hone the blades and mend their armor, your mind wanders off to thinking about new ideas for improving the company and its reputation across the lands. What is your conclusion, and what do you tell the men? Let's see, we need allies forging a bond of friendship and trust with one of the towns who will get the company better prices, more volunteers, and more steady work. Let us set off into the wilderness, discover the unknown, and plunder it, be it a wizard's tomb, goblin tents, or aught else we can find. Let's see. So basically we have the option of... we can either fulfill our... We can start increasing our renown and making good relations with people, or we can just go off and try looting and stuff. I think we'll go with the bond with founding good relations, because I have no idea how well we would do raiding other people. Alright, most of the buildings head into Amber Collector and begin preparations for its rebuilding. The foreman thanks you for getting them there safely, as he knows the dangers of the world. He also thanks you for not betraying them all into an early grave. You take this gratitude with a smirk before starting the return journey to Heinrich the Younger. You know what? Honestly, for $300, this is a pretty easy job. Heinrich the Younger sits back, seemingly smug with himself. I know how to pick 'em. Sell swords, that is. Most of my compatriots hire folk like you, but it goes tits up because they don't know how to spot a good man from the wag of a dead dog's tail. But you! I knew you were good on your word the second I saw you. Your pay, mercenary. He slams the satchel of crowns on his desk. It's all there, but I understand if you want to count it. You do count it, and it's all there. Easy money. Let's see, what else we got? Second job. While your men venture around town, you go to a pub and take a seat. As soon as you do, a strange man joins you. You're with the Bright's bastards. You nod. The man nods back, then reaches into his pocket. You reach for your dagger. The stranger puts his hand out. Easy there, I'm wearing a sword. If I wanted to kill you, taking a seat probably wouldn't be the best route. The man shifts the sheath and it bumps the underside of the table. He cocks his head as if to say, see? You nod and the man continues with his move, taking out a note and passing it to you. A local councilman by the name of Ulrf the Trade Master wishes to see you. Let's see, we step into his office room and he shows the map into your face. I need a place found, sellsword. It lies east of here, or at or near to the region of Sunpan. The laymen call it Circle of the Dark Powers, but whatever it is, I need to know where it is, understand? Find it and you'll be paid handsomely. Alright, what does it pay? Let's see, I'm tied on crowns for 300. Let's see if we can get more. Reasonable, you'll be paid 320 for the contract being done. Okay, I can accept that. I can accept this contract, so it's to the east. Hang on, how's our retinue looking? Okay, so because we've actually treated our stuff, we've stopped and properly treated stuff at the actual church, we have like 1 day and stuff, so then it's not going to get worse. Let's see. A man approaches the company. Behind him you spy a couple of poor families staring on. You're not sure if he's their ambassador or not, but either way he comes right for you with a proposition spoken low and quiet. Listen here, Sellsword. If you go out and find the Circle of the Dark Powers, come to us first. The rulers of Waltonstead need not bring their greed and lust for power to that place. Leave it to us, all right? We'll pay you well. Before you can say a word, he straightens up and continues on. When you look back down the road, those families are no longer around. So somewhere east of it's somewhere east of here. Let's see. So Sun Pan. So somewhere in this region. See what we can find. To the east and around the region of Sunpan. I'm not seeing it on the map, so... Battle site. Got a few battle sites here, but maybe it's a bit further this way. Okay, swamp is slow. Good to know. Are we still in Sun? Along the way, the stranger is a lone man who keeps his distance, one foot on the path, the other inching towards escape. Hey there. He glances across your men, slowly smiling as though he can sense you are being lost. Searching for the Circle of the Dark Powers, are ye? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Hand me 30 crowns and I'll tell you exactly where it is. Come with me with your swords and I'll be gone quicker than you can blink. You know what? Fine. We'll pay him. Just other detail, let's see. It's there, of course, on the plain some way to the south of where we are now. Easy. He whistles as he walks off. No doubt an easy payday for him. So somewhere to the south. I think it's... Okay, nothing that far down, but... rather far off. Let's see. There's a hideout, which admittedly could be very profitable for us to attack, but at the same time, we don't really know what's in there, which is a problem. There it is. Circle of the Dark Powers comes into view, and it's immediately reborn upon your map to the best of your illustrative capabilities. Direk the Fisherman asks if that's all there is to do. You nod. A rough go or an easy one, Ulfric the Trademaster will be waiting to pay you all the same. Okay, there is a necromancer living there. Oh, and we're being attacked by some nomads. Nomad cutthroats. Alright, so I think we'll be good though. So, because we'd have a numbers advantage. Oh yes, we do need to get you a shield now, don't we? You can wait there for a turn. Okay. Main reason why I got an actual pick is we can effectively attack from a bit of distance, which is pretty good to have for an archer. Okay, you're wavering, which isn't great, but we will make do. Nope, missed. That one hit him, though. He did cut us in return, the little bastard. Which is annoying, but do what you can. Let's see. Didn't quite kill you, but we definitely hurt you pretty badly. Let's see if we can knock out... Okay, you're dead. So you being dead helps us a lot. One miss, but that one got him. And he's starting to waver. Well, he was starting to waver, he's currently dead. Move into position, and... no. He escaped. Annoying, but oh well. Okay, he tried to run and was stat and died for his efforts. You're also trying to flee. But we're not gonna let ya. 'Cause screw you. Screw you, buddy. Okay, you're confident. You're hurting pretty badly, actually. And you are just badly outnumbered. It's honestly pretty glorious. Yet, surprisingly, he hasn't completely broken. He's wavering, but he's not broken. If I had to guess, he's probably well aware that he's gonna die. So, okay, so bunch of people leveled up. Let's see, any particular... Nasty injuries. We got a broken nose on Waldemar, but that's about it. So people have leveled up. And we got some stuff. Including food, some money, tools, ammunition, another spear. Yeah, we can work with this. Alright, retinue. Okay. Oh, we can, like, upgrade stuff. Oh, you're non-combat followers. Oh, okay. Misunderstanding on my part. Perk, let's see. What can we get you? Cripple your army, so for inflict injuries. Two extra bag slots to carry all your favorite things. Pathfinder. Adrenaline. In this case, I think getting a bit extra health would probably do you a lot of good. Have some additional health as a perk. And some... Oh. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Have some additional resolve. Let's see, who else we got? Well, Colossus seems like a good early pick. Just, if for no other reason than because of more health means they don't die. Alrighty. You are good at comp melee, and we'll give you some more health, because goddamn you need it. And you know what? We'll also make you more likely to hit stuff you miss. What's this one? Ah, initiative, that's what that is. Okay. Right, your nose is broken, we'll give you some more health. Health. Deal. We should probably, you know, take the time to repair stuff, but... Tell you what. The plan is, we'll go back home. Or at least where we were going. Then we'll set up camp to see about repairing our actual stuff. Because I think our gear has been a bit battered lately. Battle site. So I'm guessing that, you know, bandits and stuff like that can pop up occasionally. Right, there's some brigands, but we are not stopping for them. They're not after us. Entering Wiston's. Let's see. Entering Wistenstead, you're headed off by a familiar face, the man who had greeted you just before you had departed in the first place. But this time he has a satchel with him. 380 crowns for your silence. Tell the rulers of this town absolutely nothing and it's yours. They need not know about our deal, they just need not know where this place is. It's important to us, with history beyond measure, and all they'll do is raid and pillage it. Please accept. In this particular case, I'm inclined to say no. Our employee will learn where it is. Because this is a necromancer currently moved in there, and they might want to have it cleared out. You never know. After telling the man no, he falls to his knees and cries out, much to the amusement of the Bright's bastards. He wails on about how you've left the historic past of his family in the hands of liches and usurers. You tell him that you don't care. You come to Yorf the Trader's master's room, a fresh map in hand. He takes it from you and looks it over. Well then, I'd mind to think this was a good spot. This was a spot too easy, but an agreement is an agreement. He hands you a satchel weighted with what you're owed. Alright, missions. Let's see. Heinrich the Younger again. Let's see, closing a box up, he quickly glances up as though you've been caught with his pants down. Sellsword, thanks you for coming. He locks the latches with a few quick snaps. Then he pats the crate a few times, even leans on it as though it needed one more fat latch. This here cargo has to be delivered safely to Timber Moose. A man by the name of Don Burt of Timber News is waiting for it. I do not believe the task will be easy, as the cargo is rather precious to certain people who would go to great lengths to acquire it. Which is why I'm turning to a man of your experiences. Are you interested in doing this for me? What money are you offering? 130. What? Let's see, we're going to turn that one... Oh, this one's a 2 for... Okay. So this... Alright, this one is an escort for the Trade Master. He's offering us 1,400 crowns for 2 days to cover his... Alright. I'll need some... In hindsight, that was on... Alright, the town's currently having public executions. Public execution is not to be missed and provides entertainment for the whole family. Food and drink are abundant during such an occasion, but merchants may also try to take advantage of spectators. Alright. So we're gonna... Actually, can we just go to the tavern or something? What happens if we're here? Share news and rumors with the patrons. Pay for the round and get the patrons to share more news and rumors. Pay for the round for your men, which gets their spirits up. Alright, first things first, let's just... camp. I think this means we can repair our shit. Let's see, hat... Well, repair our shit and actually recover from injuries. Content, Eagle Eyes, and Companion. Good. Let's swap you back to the Let's swap you back to your crossbow. All right, our equipment's good, so let's go for our money. So we're just going along with the trading caravan. About 2 days north to the north. Provisions are provided, so wonderful. We don't have to actually pay for this one. It's literally just a time period. Plus, it gives the guy who's recovering from... Gives the guy who is recovering from that sprained ankle a chance to... A bit of a chance to recover. Alright, along the way. While the company takes a short rest, you sit down to examine the wound where an arrow punctured your side not too long ago. It's been healing slowly and still aches as you move too quickly, but things are getting better. Lone Wolf the Younger joins you, seizing this opportunity. So the way I see it, nobody knows about the Bride's Bastards yet. We don't want to hunt ragtag bands of brigands through the woods forever, but we'll have to make a name for ourselves first as reliable swords for hire that can get things done before the noble houses take notice. They'll want to use the company for far better paying tasks, I'm sure. He adjusts his weapon belt and continues. Just keep in mind that the High Lords are playing a dangerous game and we don't want to get on their bad side. There's enough stories of people who cross them only to end up quartered and fed to the pigs, and they'll have the means to squash even a company of sellswords. He pauses a short moment and then adds another thought. The guildmasters and councilmen running the villages and towns, too, have a good memory. We depend on them to hire the company for now, but having some influential friends may also help us get better deals with the merchants. Keep that in mind. Let's see. Making a fair travel in this one, but you know, for $1,000, that's along the road. You see, you come across a pile of naked bodies by the side of the road. Some of them look ghastly, as though they've been dead for a great long while, though rather fresh blood is in some of their mouths. A few of the corpses carry color on their flesh, but they have what looked like bite marks here and there. Preemptive measures were taken, it seems, for every one of them has had his or her neck slashed. Naked as they are, you naturally find nothing but what is natural to nature itself. You move on. Alright, we've arrived. You've made it, having delivered the caravan just as you'd promised Oof, the trade master, you would. The caravan leader thanks you with a payment of crowns. He seemed rather thankful for the fact that he's alive, briefly regaling you with a tale of when he barely escaped an ambush by brigands. You nod if you give two shits about what happened to this man. So Gunstead is now well supplied because of what we just did. Ambition fulfilled. Deciding that Wisterstead is a good place to invest your efforts, you decide to offer the protection of the company and take up any work suitable to your talents. You act like a gentleman in your dealings with the locals and encourage the men to mind their manners while in the settlement. There was, of course, some griping at first. Lone Wolf the Younger was sorely disappointed to give up brawling with the farmers, especially with the Bride's Bastards spreading so much time in Wisterstead. But you convince the men that having a friendly base of operations is important in your line of work, as it meant getting better prices on the market and more people willing to join your motley band. It's also much less tiring not having to dodge the militia all the time. You even enlisted the men to do some small tasks in exchange for nothing but goodwill. I found that little brat who wandered off and dragged him right home. Minnefolk the Big Brags, quickly outvied by Welderman Ma. I went to the market for the old spinster, split her firewood for winter, and even put out her washing, but I draw the line at rescuing tree cats. The company gained renown. Let's see. Lone Wolf's in good spirit, Serious Arm is in good spirit, Kurt the Butcher, good spirit, Minoff's content, so basically we're in good spirits or at least content. Let's see, anything good here? We got some missions. Tavern... Let's see, well supplied, so because we've recently got fresh wares, can be bought. They've got execution, so the merchants will probably try and up it a bit. And rebuilding effort. So rebuilding materials are in high demand and low supply. Alright, I think at this point we might just leave it here. Until next time, my name is Bright Ops, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Oh, and by the way, if anyone is interested in having company members named after them, please, by all means, recommend a name and a potential title for your character. I'll see what I can do.